Hey friends, welcome back. We have a very exciting haul for you guys today. Over the last 2 weeks, we have found some really amazing deals, and I'm going to share that with you today. Now, I want to apologize for my absence. I have not been feeling very well at all. I'm having a major MS flare, and that is multiple sclerosis, and it is really taking everything out of me. So if I seem weak or shaky, that is why. But look at this. You see this big long receipt? Yeah, we found some awesome deals. And we feel so blessed because of this, because the prices of food right now are just insane. And I know everyone can't get these deals, and I'm so sorry, but I wish you could. And if you do find things like this, please don't feel bad about stocking up. Of course, don't clear the shelves, but grab enough to last your family a few months if you can. So I'm going to get into this. In my previous videos, I've stated we do have plenty of pork and beef in our freezer. The one thing we are not stocked up on is chicken. And we found a super good deal. I'm so excited about this. We have 40 pounds of chicken here in these boxes. And this one on the bottom is chicken drumsticks. The one on top is thighs. I'm not even sure how I got the thighs because they were supposed to be just drumsticks. But I guess they were just included on that sale and I didn't notice. But we have this, and it's from Springer Chicken. It's one of my favorite chicken farms. They actually take care of their animals fairly well. But you can see that price there, $9.80 for a 20-pound box of chicken. This is the thighs. And then on the bottom here, we have the legs. So, super good deal. I'll show you on the receipt as well, if I can find it here. You see that special meat price, $9.80 for 20 pounds of chicken. That's insane. That breaks down to 49 cents a pound for legs and thighs. So, yes, they had a limit of 3 on those. I only grabbed 2, but they did have plenty. Another great deal they had at this store right now were the Red Delicious apples for 57 cents a pound. That's really cheap. So I grabbed 5 pounds of those. They didn't really have anything on these. We just needed some bananas. We've already eaten one of these. But another good deal. Sorry. They had these ragu pasta sauces, and I completely moved away from these types of things and just bought organic. But I'm actually a little bit impressed with ragu now because they have started offering these kettle brands or kettle styles. You can see that's non-GMO. We do try to shop at least non-GMO, but we can't always do that. So you can see here it doesn't have any of that bad oil in it. It's olive oil. No added sugar to this. These were on sale for $1.23 a piece. That's a really good deal. They had plenty of these, so I did buy 10 sauces. They also have this Simply. It's very similar to this one. It doesn't have the added sugars, and it has olive oil in it as well, so it's really simple. Now, this is something I don't like to use. It is not that healthy, but for an emergency, we went ahead and bought 2 just in case. Now, when I said I was going to go over some things that we bought that were different, this is one of the things. We don't typically buy stuff like that. You can see that's bioengineered. These are more for our, let's see, emergency pantry. Like, we do keep an emergency pantry or a prepper pantry just in case, because we've had some really difficult times lately. My husband has been laid off here and there, and things are getting rough. That prepper pantry really comes in handy in times like that if it gets worse, but especially with my MS, it can be severe, and things like this is something that my husband can throw into something and cook. He may not want to cook everything from scratch like I do, or may not be able to. So that's why I bought a few of these items that we don't ever buy, but I've realized he doesn't cook the same way I do, and he needs stuff like this in case I do get bad. So I'll show that here in a few minutes. I got this sweet honey barbecue sauce. This was 79 cents. That is also for him. Okay, now this reminds me, I remember back in the day, they did used to have these for like $1, and I think they're more than that now. I don't know, I don't buy them, but I do remember back then They were usually $1. They had these on sale for 88 cents. And in today's prices, that's crazy. So I did buy several varieties here. This is also something we can keep on hand in case we know someone that is really needing food. We can send a couple of these out and maybe a protein with them or something, and, you know, donate. So you can see it has the bad stuff in it as well. But like I said, these are only worst case scenario if we have to have them. They have a very long shelf life because they are full of preservatives. So worst case scenario, we will eat something like that. We also grabbed 3 of these. Something else we don't buy. I never buy this stuff, but if you use it, I'm not knocking you. Don't feel bad. I'm just saying, for us, we keep, for cost reasons as well, we keep whole foods on hand and usually just cook it from scratch. But these were also 88 cents. That's something else we could send home with someone if they needed food really bad. Take one of these, grab a can of tuna, send it home with them. They at least have one meal. But also, that's something easy my husband could cook. And extremely cheap with this, 88 cents. And then you add a can of tuna. That's very affordable. And I did have 4 of those. There's one, it has to be, I think it fell out in my Jeep somewhere. And I'll have to go get that later. So you can see we had a total here of $66.96. And we saved a lot of money here. So I think that's a lot of good food, or preparedness food also, to have on hand. And like I said, we're so excited about that chicken. I can't get over it. And we also did, I'm going to insert a couple of pictures here. Last week they had a sale and I thought it was the best until I saw this. But they had the 10-pound bags of leg quarters for $3.90. So we did grab 3 of those as well. And they are in my brother's freezer right now. So they also had milk, which it was close to its expiring date. But they had it marked down to $1. So I grabbed 2 gallons of that. And we've already went through one. So anyway, that was 15 something. I'll show the receipt right here. But what we're doing this month is a little bit different. We're going to go ahead and stock up on everything we need in the beginning, except for fruits and dairy. We still need to get a little bit of cheese, and we'll have to buy some more milk and some fruits and vegetables. But we're getting the bulk as long as we can find the good deals in the first part of the month, and then we're going to try to skimp by for the rest of the month here and see how that works. We're trying different things here to see which works best for us. So I have another haul here. And this is going to be from a discount grocery store that we have close to us. And it is a great place to go in and find so many different items. But you'll get to see, I got several good deals in there too. Okay, on to our second haul. We got this from Bargain Hunt. It is a discount store. They sell many grocery items, but also household and clothing and outdoor goods as well. But we typically only go in there for groceries. So we got 6 boxes of these Airly crackers. This is the cheddar flavor. This is my husband and my son's favorite one. They also have chocolate, butter, and cinnamon. These are also non-GMO, which we are always happy to find. And they are $1 a box. We can't always afford to have snacks, but when they are at that price, we do try to include them in our budget. We also got 1 pouch of the spare coconut chips. These are a great snack to throw in the vehicle when we're out. We got 1 box of the premium mac and cheese from Annie's. This has the pouch in it for $2. Super good deal on this. This is the Horizon Organic Strawberry Milk. There is 12 in here, and I buy these for my son. These were only $4. These are very expensive in the store. We got 7 pouches of these soup, or it's not a soup mix, but it's the dip mix, but it's very similar to the soup mixes you find in the store also. You can cook with these, or you can also just make the dips. But I'm going to cook with most of these onion flavor. I'm going to go ahead and add these to soups and my crock pot dishes. And I'm probably going to make some dip with a couple of them. I got 4 of the onion, 2 of the Italian. I got 2 of these garlic and dill. And I got 1 taco seasoning just to try it out. I usually just make my own. And then we got 2 of these Bear Creek minestrone soup mixes. These are very popular within the preparedness community. They do last a very long time on your shelf. And from what I remember, they do actually taste really good. We haven't had them in several years, but it's worth buying. They were $2.79 a piece. I do believe they're almost $4 now. I'll have to check that for sure, but seems like last time I saw them, they were almost $4, which is, to me, outrageous. We got several packs of these multi-grain chips. These are tortilla chips, but they are really, really delicious. They have all the good for you seeds and quinoa and all that good stuff. And these were on clearance, so they were 29 cents a piece. That's a good price for a snack that I can throw in my husband's lunch, or we can also take with us. So I think I got 6 of those, maybe more. This is like the prize deal here. If you've been with me for a while, you know I order from Azure, and I really love most of their stuff, but I have to say, between Azure's coconut milk and coconut cream, I still like this Thai Kitchen the best. To me, it has the best flavor and the best consistency. So this is very expensive in the stores, and I don't like to buy it at that price, but these were $1 a piece, and you cannot beat that anywhere. So I did go ahead and grab 12 of these cans. They still had quite a bit left, but I was so extremely happy to get these, and they're within good date. So we'll be adding to these to our pantry and enjoying those. And then we got 4 of these, the pizza sauce that is squeezy. My husband does know how to make pizza crust pretty well from scratch, so this is something he can throw together if I'm not feeling well or whatever is going on. He can just simply use this, and for $1 also, you cannot beat that. And I got 1 snack for myself to keep in the Jeep with us because I am diabetic. I can't have a lot of things that most people can, so something like this is a good fallback snack in case I get really hungry. We're out longer than we should be. I can use something like this, and it was $3, so I don't think that was too bad for that. So you can see this is a very long receipt. We spent $44.98 in there. But hopefully you're all doing well. I love you all, and hopefully I will be feeling better soon. This has been a rough period for me, but I'm trying to push through it. I do have a lot of things I have to get done, sick or not. And I've got a very large canning project coming up this weekend, so stick around for that. And I do have a video that I'm still working on editing with our meals for the last, I guess now 2 weeks. But it's just taken me a little bit to get it finished, and I'm sorry. But I love you guys. Please take care, and I will see you again soon, friends.